My name is Eric, and this is the book that I chose, and the name is The Boy and the Mouse.
A lot of our kids who are coming to us in the South Bronx are English language learners, which means that English is their second, sometimes third language.
70% of our students come from homes where only Spanish is spoken, and they come into school hesitant. This is moving them forward by leaps and bounds in how they see that they can take English and own a language.
Part of serving Santa Ana is wanting to serve fragile student populations. So I always say how fortunate we are because 93% of our students are Latino with challenges. Our English learners specifically, the one thing that gets them from reclassification is their writing scores.
We teach them very specific techniques, and we also teach them in a very rigid phonetic way. So for them to be able to, on top of that, be exposed not only to storylines and plots, which helps them far outside in other content, but to adjectives or to other ways to say, and all of these other things, especially I would say for the multilingual learners, they really engage with that text because they would see the word that they knew and then learn all of these other words that went with it.
When I seen the book at first and I seen that I didn't have no words on the pictures, I just started laughing. But then I started thinking about it, and then it was fun for me because I could put like my own sentences while I was thinking about the book.
We have a lot of English second language learners. There's about 60 different foreign languages that are actually spoken in this community. And with that, a lot of our kids come into the program not necessarily being strong in English.
This was a program that could really speak to the students who aren't able to necessarily take the words in their brains and put them down on paper.
Dog went into the cave, he saw a big purple dragon.
This curriculum is fantastic because it allows students to think in their native language and then translate into English, not only exposing them to more vocabulary, but exposing them to more sentence structure.
The BRAiN curriculum really hit ahead for us because it put together the fact that we want to continue to expand academically our students. We wanted to look at how can we help continue to build on their academic needs in the area of writing.
BRAiN book curriculum is not just a guided teacher edition of something. It gives the students such colorful things to work with, and the fact that they were the creators of something that went along with this, it really helped them ignite some kind of fire.
When this opportunity just came, my whole memory of hating writing went somewhere else.
Through this process, they were able to really open up. They became less afraid to put words from their brains onto pieces of paper.
Now, writing is fun for me, and I love it now.
We definitely saw kids actually experience growth and confidence and really feeling like they were better writers.
I didn't know how to write well along then. I learned writing and reading too.
By using BRAiN and you knowing all these descriptive language and using dialogue, they're able to communicate in a different way now. They're able to communicate better and to tell you their ideas more clearly.
I've seen them produce pages and pages of writing, stories, work in groups, talk out loud, which is another amazing thing, especially with English language learner students. And just seeing all of those aspects be able to come together in group work and then in the individual work has really been a great experience.
In group, you can hear others are the ideas and everything, and you can learn something about them. And when I do that alone, I can write what I feel and what I want to write.
When students are actually having fun learning and we almost disguise the learning, that's when learning can really accelerate.
They knocked it out of the park. Even some of their short stories and the comparisons, you can tell they put so much effort into it. They used to use simple sentences, and now I told them, I'm going to give you a sentence and make it vivid. So I gave them a sentence and they literally gave me a paragraph.
I've had a couple of parents say to me that their children have come back excited. I'm really talking about BRAiN and that they're so excited to come to the culminating event and really see their child's work.
Me siento emocionado por el desarrollo y desenvolvimiento de mi hija.
Me siento orgullosa que ella escribió un libro.
maybe one day when I graduate from high school, I would say, oh look, show it to my kids and say, look, that's me, I did this book in high school.
I didn't want to write the book at first. She said choose a book, and I seen this one, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna write it. But then when I started writing it, I really liked it, because I had a lot of idea about it.
They all have a story to tell, and through BRAiN, we can actually access that, and we can open their world to all of us.